Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a personal trainer and small group fitness trainer here at the YMCA. If you've made it this far through the ABCs of fitness, congratulations. We're now moving on to circuits where we're going to incorporate 5 of the exercises we've seen this past month into a little exercise routine. The first thing we're going to do is overhead dumbbell tricep extensions. So you're going to take a dumbbell or whatever you have around, and we're going to hold it almost like, you're trying to hold a bowl upside down with your hands. That sounds really weird, but it'll make sense once you see the exercise. So you're gonna grab your weight, and when we do this exercise, we wanna make sure that your biceps are locked by your ears, you're facing straight forward, your pelvis is tucked under and you're not sticking out. And all you're gonna do is extend your triceps. Notice when I'm doing this exercise, the only thing that's moving is this part of my arm, so my forearm, and that's because right here, I'm contracting and extending that muscle. You're gonna repeat this exercise for 10 times, 10 reps. 3. Once you've completed 10 reps, we're going to move on to the next exercise. These are called Curtsy Lunges, and we're just going to work on one side and then do the other side for 10 reps. So basically, it's pretty simple. It's just like it sounds. You're going to do a little curtsy. So we're going to start working with our right leg. You're going to take your left leg, swoop it behind, and curtsy. You're going to use your right quad to press back up. We're just gonna do 10 on each side. So there's 2. Notice my chest is still lifted. I'm looking forward, my head is not down. This will require quite a bit of stability in your core, so be mindful of that. It's not a race. You don't have to rush through these. That's 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're just gonna do the same thing with our left leg. So this time, reverse. We're gonna sweep that right leg behind. We're gonna be working that front left leg. Again, chest lifted and looking forward, and it's not a race. Be sure to be mindful that you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. This will get your heart rate going a little bit. You're just gonna start feeling a little warm, and that's good, that's what we want. Be honest, I lost count, so we're just gonna keep doing this for 3 more reps. That's okay. If it's too many, too little, we'll go to the next round. Okay, 2 exercises down and 3 to go. The next thing we're gonna be doing are bicep curls. You can do this with dumbbells, or if you have bands at home that you prefer to use, you can use those. These are standard bicep curls. So you're gonna have your palms facing out, so you can see your little manicure going on. You're gonna plant your feet, don't lock your knees, keep a slight bend, and all you're gonna do is contract your biceps to move them up. We're gonna do 10 reps of these as well. See from the side, my biceps are locked by my sides. And when you're doing these, I don't want you to drop the weight or the band, whatever you're using. Go slow on the eccentric motion. Notice I'm not just letting gravity take hold. I'm really controlling the weight in front of me. Okay. 10 of those. The next thing we're going to be doing are Sumo Squats, so we're moving back down towards our lower body. You're going to take a wider than hip stance. Normally for a squat, you want to keep it, below your hips, but this is a sumo. Think of how a sumo wrestler is. So So you're gonna take a wider than hip stance. You're gonna point your toes slightly out. I don't want a complete 90-degree angle, but you know, maybe a 30 to 40-degree angle, if you're into math. When you do these, make sure that your knees are tracking over your ankles. So my knees are pointed directly over my ankles. They're not caving in, pointing in as I squat, or pointing too far out. And then you're just gonna do a regular squat. The difference in the sumo squat is you're gonna be using a lot more of your glutes for this because you're working that outer portion. So it's the same thing, we're gonna do 10. When you get to the top, make sure you're squeezing those glutes and driving through those heels. If you want to pretend like your feet have 4 corners, all 4 corners should be evenly pressing up. And when you get to the top, make sure you're contracting your glutes and your quads. And that's 10. Okay, we finished our sumo squats. The last exercise in the circuit is going to be heel tap crunches. So I want you to grab a mat, towel, whatever you've got, something that's going to be comfortable. We're going to start with our knees bent up, and you're going to lay back. When we start this exercise, make sure that your shoulders are slightly peeled up off the ground. This is not a rest time. So all we're going to do is try to touch our heels with our fingertips. I like to go palms up. Now you're going to do a swivel. We're going to contract each side of our obliques. We're going to do 20 total, so 10 each side, if that makes any sense. And there you have it, that's circuit 1. So we did our overhead tricep extensions. We did our curtsy lunges, 10 each side. We did 10 bicep curls. We did 10 sumo squats. And then we did 20 or 10 each side of the heel taps. You're gonna repeat those 2 more times for a total of 3 times through each exercise. Hope you enjoyed the workout today and have a great day.